let me say this, because it feels good. Because they were the highest scoring team, and the Bills, and I think they was only giving up 16 points, and I said they were phony. It feels good because this was a drumming. This is a bludgeoning. This was 35-10 wasn't truly indicative because we talked about it. They got that touchdown. It was a miracle out of bounds.
Super fluke touchdown.
Like just throw.
It's a Hail Mary.
It should have been 3-35.
No, they didn't get the touchdown.
Didn't score on that one.
But they got all the way down to like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Bro, the Ravens was something. If it wasn't for that wild throw, like this game could have been like 42-3.
Yeah.
Like so, it wasn't even indicative. The score wasn't even indicative of what was really going on in this game. They could do nothing with him. Lamar had jumped, got hit and fumbled right before the half. Because honestly, like, this really could have been 50-something to 3. Like, it was bad.
I think Lamar checked everybody, bro. Like, I could see it in his eyes after last game.
He was
like, bro, like, I'm not playing with y'all.
How did y'all feel, though, that first drive in the half? Coming out the half when they decided to throw.
Oh, that pissed me off. I was gonna say that with the 3 passes in the third quarter in the beginning, after we was running all over top of them, I'm like,
Coach, it was crazy. So we was up 17 points. I was like, what are we doing?
We not gonna conserve the clock at all. We not gonna run the ball when he break it. He had over 100 yards at that point.
You know what happened, right? Because they kept saying it was and everybody was like a little too conservative last game. They tried to go hard, but my whole thing was, on the first play, run the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something nice and simple because they haven't been able to stop it. Just run the ball
every time,
and then
man.
see what happens from there. Instead, you try to do this wild joint pass. You get a freaking
then
penalty.
We got a penalty.
Drug all the way back.
So now we have to throw it.
Yeah,
and then we can't do it.
Fall forward on the first one. Even if you get 1 yard, like just
and then they proceeded to score we off that fluke touchdown after that. That's where that fluke touchdown came in. That very next drive.
Yeah, that was about to blow me. But that's momentum. That's momentum shifting things.
That's what I'm saying.
Whereas if it's a close game, that could just make it weird, bro.
Harbaugh had called the back-to-back timeouts at one point. But was this still the first half or the second half?
That was the first half, the back-to-back timeouts.
I know it was. I know we on the second, but I was still like, I could already see it was nonsense about that happening. I'm like, relax,
Harbs. Don't be weird,
definitely
I don't even remember the last time I seen a coach do that. Like, only do that. Only somebody do that on accident in Madden. Like, I was like, what is he doing? Yo?
He clearly faked the injury, Humphrey, to get that first timeout, and then you calling up. What are you doing, bro? Like,
and you know what made me so mad about it? They clearly were not going to run another play.
Yeah.
They were just trying to get them off sides because they only needed like 3 yards, maybe 2 or 3. And it's like, dog, they on their side of the field. They just trying to get you off sides, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
So why are you freaking out? Just tell everybody, and if they get a play and they do decent, just tell them don't have nobody go over the top.
Yeah.
Like, what are you freaking out for and calling the timeout? But
yeah.
I'm going to let it go. The second half is starting off a little shaky.
Yeah.
And this is what's so crazy about it. The Bills played themselves.
Yeah.
Yo, when they were getting down the field pretty easily again and tried that weird trick play. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
No, I ain't complaining.
I ain't gonna lie. What switched the momentum back in our favor was when Van Noy got that strip fumble.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was
weird. It was unnecessary, dog. They were getting down the field. But I said it right before. I was like, somebody needs to make a play.
Yeah.
It's one of those games where it's like, okay, like it's slipping a little bit back, but that's what somebody's supposed to do is make a play. And they, like I said, they played themselves. All they had to do was probably keep running and do what they was doing. But that's what happens. You try to get cute in the bank and you played yourself, yo. You played yourself in a major way.
On a blackout Sunday night, man.
That defense was playing too good for you to be, to be think you could do that.
Yeah, and shout out to bar I was at, too, because every touchdown we got a purple shot of some kind of vodka mixed with something. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
didn't cost me anything.
The defense was super impressive today.
Yeah, very impressive.
To me, I'm really impressed with 98. Travis Jones.
Oh, yeah, he was shaking off.
God, I love him.
He was falling on people, man.
Yeah, man.
He was falling.
I'm honest.
Matabike and Pierce in the middle are unstoppable. That's why they can't run the ball. That is why they can't run the ball. Like those guys up front, and then you have Roquan and them back there. Like it's nothing you can
even
do.
when Owe wasn't getting sacks, but he was putting pressure.
Yeah, that pass rush is the key. It makes stuff.
Me and my god brother, he comes with us to the games. For the people who don't know, as I'm doing the podcast, I'm sure y'all know. But Does he ever get a holding call, yo? Owe? They never call holding on Owe, son.
They don't call holding on our defensive line at all when the O line.
Owe be getting choked, and they never call any holding on this man.
Yeah,
I've watched it plenty of times. You got to give him at least one. Just give him one of them, man. God damn.